Hi guys, Terry here from 10 Acre Woods. We're leaving Mark behind again and we're going to the garden. So we're gonna give you a little update on the garden. Since you guys liked the last one that I did, we'll do it again. Okay, so we've been getting rain off and on, so I figured I'd come out after the rain. The mosquitoes are terrible, which is why I'm wearing my nice hoodie. It's a little warm. All right. And in we go. Okay, so the boys, Braxton and Braden and Zoe were here. We did a lot more. We got everything loaded up with soil. We'll probably add some more as through the season, but that's the most of it. So sunchoke has doubled in size. And then all of this, we planted some lemongrass right there. Then I did some safflower here. I don't have a label for that one. You can see all the coneflower, the oregano. Only this year we had one of the horehounds come back right there. There was a big one here, which we harvested off, but it didn't come back, I'm guessing because it was in the water. So we planted a little bit more horehound in there. Then we did some thyme there. And permanent home of the goji berries is going to be here for the purple and there for the red goji berries. Then we did some fennel back here. The outer ring of the garden is for all my perennials that I harvest through the season. And they'll come back every year. Perennial, right? Perennial comes back every year. St. John's wort. The rhubarb, the hascaps, and honeyberries are doing fantastic. They're huge this year. Asparagus is going, we're going to let it go to seed again. And then we planted some more asparagus along the back and just around the asparagus that's there. When I started clearing this area, I noticed that I had some leftover onions. Braden asked me if I planted onions. I said no, they never go good for me. But I see there's some onions there, some horse-heel. This catnip struggled a bit, but it had an offshoot, so it looks like it'll come back. More oregano. Tiana's helping me build some of the more garden beds. In this section here, we also did a little bit more asparagus in here from seed. We did some agastache. Can't say that properly. Focusing on the tag. It's good for teas. Then we did some tansy. Just a couple more onion volunteers that stayed there. And then we've decided that along here we're going to do, so you see these beds here. These are all watermelon and pumpkin and a couple squash. This row here, mosquito, has the first three are peppers, medium, hot, and regular. And then I have, oh, I almost forgot what I had there. Hang on, I'll walk down it. Oh, the beets. So these two have beets. I think I have an empty one. And then the walnut trees are all there, and some of my other trees that I went over the other day. In the center, I have all the carrots. In the small sections in the middle, I did my kale and leaf cabbage. Oh, I see something growing. Oh my. See, this is what I love about my garden. You see something growing and you get so excited. Look at that. The beets are even coming. Look at that. Oh wait, can't see it. Hang on. See the little red dot? Those are my beets coming. So we planted this Saturday. We did a lot of the planting. So when I start seeing them come up, it gets very exciting. All right, what's anything in here? These are the carrots. See, I see the leaf cabbage coming there. Carrots. Oh, this is the one I saw from over there. This is the lettuce. So May Queen lettuce. More carrots. Oh, and the slow bolt lettuce is coming. Gotta get right in there to see it. Oh, it's exciting. Carrots. I saw this too. I didn't show you this on the way by. My potatoes. So this is cantaloupe here. And my potatoes are all popping up. I could see this from the deck. There. Little, oh, where is it? Where is it? It's there somewhere, right there. Right there. Oh, and you can see how the ground is breaking here. I water quite regularly, so that means there's a potato plant coming up there. Awesome. Oh, it's exciting. I get so excited. So now in here, all the carrot tops, lettuce, kale, spinach, the beet tops, those can all be harvested through the season, the growing season, for the animals. And that's just their treat. In here we did peas and Ukrainian cucumber, all up down the back. See, we had a little bit water here, kind of washed up some seeds, but you can see they're growing actually, which is nice. This side, again, we did peas. Oh, peas are the animal's favorite. So all along the edge is the peas. And then we did a lot of the annual plants in the front. A lot of different types of basil. That was Braden's request. He wants to do some salsas. So that'll be a nice for him. And then I'm gonna again plant, so Tiana's done the more beds. Again, we will do all perennials back here. So the only annuals or garden veggies will be on the inside and the other side over there. All around the outside will be the perennials. It was really nice to see this too. I bought Tiana a blackberry plant and it didn't do very well, but I see there's quite a few little offshoots there. So that'll be nice if that can come back full bore. So in here, I'm thinking in these beds, I'm gonna make these all into beds here along this side. We're gonna do a lot of like your echinacea and coneflower. I like a really good variety of that, as it's really good in teas. If you didn't know, I have been collecting 4-leaf clovers since I was a little girl. I absolutely love and am very good at, to say the least, finding 4-leaf clovers. So after this, I'll see how long it takes me to find one. The raspberries are doing fantastic. I see a couple volunteer lettuces in there that reseeded from last year. And that's okay. They'll be able to come up through there and we'll make sure they get eaten, good value. The strawberries, again, fantastic. I haven't noticed anything else. I did notice the chicks and hens are coming back, having babies like crazy. Absolutely one of my favorite, the chicks and hens. All right, we haven't seen any sign, the Saskatoon, we haven't seen any signs of the chocolate mint yet. And it may just be late, because usually it comes up, but usually if I rub the ground, you can smell it, but nothing so far. And then we actually got our tomatoes in. So Braden had his choice of tomatoes for salsa. So all the tomato beds are planted. And if you don't recall the video where I did a test, I grew seeds, seedlings, store-bought, friend bought, and then the pickings that you trim, I planted in the last bed as a test to see how they did. And they all caught up to each other, and I was able to harvest them all at the same time. The seedlings that I planted were actually the most prolific with in growing and stability. There was no like they were more conditioned to the weather. I forget what it's called, hardening off, but because they were grown outside, they didn't need hardening off, which was awesome. Greenhouse, not sure what the plan is yet. So we've also done our cuckoo melons in here, which made it through winter. So in all the hanging baskets, we did the cuckoo melons again, which will grow up. Sorry, I moved a little faster. Will grow up the mesh that we have set here. And also strawberry spinach, which is a trailing, which is nice, but is also a medicinal or herb that you can eat. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the garden. Get very excited when I see sprouts and them starting to poke out of the ground. Every day it's just a little bit more exciting. And for now, we'll see you in the next video. I think that's what Mark says. All right, bye guys.